LGBTQ White House staff marks National Coming Out Day. LGBTQ plus staff at the White House took a group photo and posted it to mark National Coming Out Day on Tuesday. They posted on the official White House Twitter account. The message with it said, on National Coming Out Day, the Biden-Harris administration celebrates the courage of the LGBTQI plus community and reaffirms that LGBTQI rights plus are human rights, end quote. National Coming Out Day dates back to the late 80s and has grown in profile with each decade. Another member of the White House team also shared her own story of this event. Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre is the first out gay woman and the first black woman to occupy the role. At the start of Tuesday's White House press briefing, he said, quote, like so many in the LGBTQ plus community, coming out wasn't an easy thing to do. My family was traditional and conservative. Being gay in my family wasn't something you mentioned out loud or celebrated. But my family, like many families, grew to accept who I was. Who I loved didn't change who I was as a person. Didn't change the things I liked to do, and it didn't change the goals I had for my life, end quote. Vice President Harris was among the allies to post messages in celebration of Coming Out Day, tweeting, quote, I celebrate our LGBTQI plus community this National Coming Out Day. Never doubt that you are loved and appreciated for being exactly who you are, end quote. And I could make the obvious point, like what a difference from 2 years ago when, there was no recognition whatsoever. But it's Karine Jean-Pierre's story that just has moved me. And it's moved me since she took over in the role earlier this year. She is so poised and professional and gay. Like, she's everything that we want to represent our community. And I do. I love her.
She's taking on Tucker Carlson and Laura Ingraham. So you have to admire her.
With a straight face.
Exactly.
Like, she doesn't look scared. I love that.
Yeah. She's so smart. I'd say I'm with you. Like her comment is so powerful because it also resonates with people and allows space for people to grow. That it's like that acceptance sometimes looks a lot of different ways, and she makes room for people to be a lot of different things. And like her statement is really powerful. And
It made it so relatable, right?
So
Like,
relatable.
she made it like so real. She didn't make it, I came out and everything was hunky-dory and beautiful, which is not usually the story that we tell, you know?
You know, President Biden deserves a lot of credit for where we are as an LGBTQ movement. I mean, if you remember, when he was vice president under President Obama, he got a lot of criticism because he came out in support of marriage equality ahead of President Obama.
Yes.
Before Obama evolved.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, one other thing before we move on that I think is important. When I saw that picture, the thing that washed over me, John makes the point, Fay does too, that Jean-Pierre is motivational. And I completely agree with you. But the motivation for me of this story was the collectiveness of the picture. We are the White House, and then you see all of these people and all of these faces, and they're not advocating for special rights. They're not advocating for special recognition. They're just advocating of saying, we're here. Yeah. And I thought that that was very motivational.
Very true.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.